It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Go that way. Really fast. Something gets in your way. Turn.
Yeah.
Let's rock this joint! Oh, yeah! You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
Inconceivable! When someone asks you if you're a god, you say, yes!
I want you to remember this face here, okay? This is the guy behind the guy behind the guy. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
I'm kind of a big deal.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
How about that?
Come on! Quit stalling!
And we are underway. Leading things off, we've got the 5-0s as the home team and the Polar Bear Fastpitch Club. As the visitors, leading things off is Maggie Warner, the shortstop, and University of Minnesota player. She just finished her freshman campaign out there.
Yeah, I had her on Team Wisconsin last year. Outstanding player. Well, that's out of here.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, she can swing the bat. She plays great shortstop. She's an outstanding player.
That's one way to get things going here. Nothing to do about that. Just hang your head and say, hey, I just gave up a home run to Maggie Warner. She did that probably about 17 times this year for the University of Minnesota. It may have been more than that, could have been less, but probably pretty close. 1-0 lead here for Hortonville Polar Bears while I work on the scoreboard.
Bobble that short. Oh, she dropped the ball. I think if she would have held onto the ball, she may have still got the out there. Yeah, Maggie Werner, just to talk about her just a little bit, I watched her from their freshman year all the way through her senior campaign in Hortonville, and she was an unbelievable player for that program and is taking it to the next level. Hortonville with a Hill at first base now. Harley is hitting the catcher. 2-0 count. 3-0 count. See if she has a green light. Walked around 4 pitches. Sometimes when you give up a home run right off to the leadoff batter, you get a little bit rattled, and now all of a sudden she's down 1-0 and runners on first and second with the cleanup hitter, Olivia Peters. That's a kind of a different number, number 67. You don't see that too much unless you're an offensive lineman. Change up in the dirt. We got a 1-1 count. Ortonville with a 1-0 lead in the top of the first. Line shot. Double play. Ball hit hard up the middle. Bashir with catch the ball. Kind of didn't know where to go at first. She was looking at second base, but the runner was off a little bit too far on first. No one covering second, so she elected to go to first and got the double play. Pitcher's best friend, the double play. Now just a runner on second base with 2 outs. Number 13, the right fielder, Andy Bierman, up to the plate. The ball's low. 1-1 count.
Close that back door and that wind tunnel off. My goodness. You were mentioning while I was messing around with the scoreboard and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, you give up that home run to the leadoff batter, but that's not it's not a typical leadoff batter that you see at this level.
No. I mean, sometimes when you get someone that is as good of a player as Maggie Werner, you want to get them as many at-bats as you can throughout the game, and so you throw them in the leadoff spot. And obviously, probably not going to get the RBI production out of the leadoff spot, but you're probably going to get some more runs scored out of her, and you know, maybe if the bottom of the lineup is up in the air, the bottom of the lineup can get on base. There's some RBI opportunities there, but she got them on the board first. As we go to the bottom of the first, it's 1-0 Hortonville on the Maggie Werner home run.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
And then you get the people that are really good at Excel.
Right? Bottom of the first. Polar Bears with a 1-0 lead. 5 O's. Looking to climb back into this one here. Leading things off, number 56, Caitlin Hodgkins. Squares the bunt, pops that one out to the first baseman. Coming on, making a grab. That is number 19. Don't have her on the roster.
19. She the flex? Anna Smith? I don't know.
Yeah, I got a roster with no numbers. That's what I got. I know. That's all right. We'll work through it. One up, one down.
It's Julia Schwab. Those numbers were combined. It looked like a different number. That was a line shot bunt right at Julia Schwab at first.
Gens in the box now for the 5 O's. Oh, but she's got that little extra batting glove in that back pocket there. Might be a fielding glove, a little more cushion.
It looks cool.
It does. I thought she was maybe going with, just put the gloves in the back pocket to look cool and no glove approach, but swings over the top of that one. Now she's the catcher or outfielder. It says she's going to University of North Dakota for commercial aviation, and she's doing the ROTC Air Force.
Ball smack. Oh, ball gets away. Really good base running on her part. She went hard the whole way. I was watching her.
Maya Disick, yeah. I mean, ball didn't give much away, and she trusted her speed, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That one inside.
Steinmetz. They turned this field over pretty quick, didn't they?
It was incredibly fast. I was a little taken back by it.
He just got through out of the reach of Maggie Werner there. And because of a hustle play and a little bit of an overthrow and her taking advantage of that, that's why they scored the run right there. So nice job. Yeah, they turned this field over so quick, I barely had time to eat my cheeseburger.
We always got time for that.
And then lo and behold, as soon as I start eating my cheeseburger, someone comes over and starts talking to me. Oh, nice play. Nice play. Just stuck her nose in it and made a nice play at second base. It kind of bounced off her chest, and she came up in the air maybe about 6 inches, and she was able to throw her out at first. Sounds good. Okay, we're getting ready to start the second inning here. 1-1 ball game. Ortonville led off the game with a home run by Maggie Werner. And then the 5-0s came and got one back in the bottom half of the first, and now looking to get started here in the second inning. Number 99, the third baseman, Emerson Shattuck, now hitting for Ortonville. The umpire, a little bit of a delay here. Coming across the field, must have got himself a water. It's a beautiful day here today in Plover, Wisconsin. Here's the first pitch. The upper part of the strike zone there, first strike. 0-1 count. Change up in the dirt. Fall ball back up into the net, 1-2 count. Wind's blowing all over here. Got to keep my papers in order. We got to rise the ball high. We got a 2-2 count. Shattuck steps in. Ground ball. Nice play. Over to 1. 1 out. Third baseman with a nice play. Well, this ball gets by. Gassner, second baseman Gassner, with a single down the line. Looked like she might be able to get 2. I don't think she wanted to test it. Now batting Julia Schwab. She hits a foul ball down the right field line. I'll tell you, the wind is giving me a lot of havoc up here with all the paper and everything. Trying to keep organized is not easy. Ball's up. We got a 1-1 count. Gets one, a double play, nice play. Number 23, Ella Tower, fields the ball, steps on second, goes to 1 for a double play. As we head to the bottom of the second inning, we got a 1-1 ball game. The hospitality here is outstanding. Just offered a burger, but I'm gonna pass because I already had one.
I've got a cheeseburger coming, so I'm not gonna pass up on the cheeseburger. We'll step away. When we come back, we'll have a cheeseburger and the bottom of the second inning here on W7.
Are you looking for a great career opportunity with increased income potential and benefits? Come join the local Auto Select team of dedicated auto service professionals. If you're an experienced auto service advisor, technician, or tire lube tech, Auto Select could be a great fit for you.
already.
Ella Tower up now. She was the one that made the nice double play. Then the last inning.
It's got a ton of spin on it.
Yeah,
here's the play defensively. Get out of Maggie's way.
You're right, right. Yeah, she had a beat on it from the get-go, and she actually traveled quite a ways to go get that ball, but there was no question in my mind, or yours, I don't think, that she was going to make the play.
Right, shortstop's ball until then you get to a point and it's like outfielder's got everything, and then no.
She seems like she's got it, so I'll let her have it.
Exactly. That's
That's 2 quick outs right there.
2 up, 2 down. Make way. Who's this, number 9? Just LaValle. One in there for a strike. So there we go. Get caught up on the scoreboard. All right, rocking and rolling. She was stepping out and shaking her head well before he even called it, I felt like. And a good morning, good afternoon, and good night. 3-pitch strikeouts. That ends the second. We head to the third. All squared away at 1. You are listening to or watching the W7 live coverage of the 2023 Class B State Softball Tournament. Teams working their way through the consolation bracket, try to earn a chance to play for the championship later tomorrow. You're watching W7. Top of the third, that cheeseburger must be coming fresh from the cow. That's all right. Can't complain. I mean, my goodness, there's a bucket of snacks in the booth this morning. Skied the left, drifting over, making the play. And that is Jess LaValle, who struck out the end of the second.
Came in and one-handed that. I always say, 2 hands while learning. Well, here we go. Maggie Werner up again. She's a pretty disciplined batter. She waits for her pitch. And I think when you, as a hitter, the more pitches you see, the better your hitter you're going to become against that pitcher. And you wait for your pitch to drive, and you get that opportunity, you got to drive it then.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. I was grounded there to third. No chance.
Oh, she runs well.
fixing the camera in the polar bear dugout, and they felt like they might have picked up on some of the color and number codage. And they seem to be kind of targeting a couple of them. That one laid down. Nice job fielding at that time.
Well, she bunted a high pitch, which a lot of times will end up being a pop-up, but she did a really good job of getting her hands on top of it and move the runner over. That's a really good job on her part. Not great pitch selection, I would say, but if you have confidence in your own abilities to do something, then I give you a lot of credit. So she did what she needed to do to help her team right there.
So number 33, Lee Hirali, grounded to second. Easy flip to first. That retires a side. Do get a infield single from Maggie Warner. They leave her stranded, though. To the bottom of the third we head here on W7. Live coverage of the 2023 Class B State Tournament presented by Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Back to live action, a little discussion between innings, between Hortonville and the head coach and the umpires. The umpires got together. Not sure what it was about.
So nasty cut right there. That was good.
Here to
Raina Rupnow? Just foul.
we might have a claimage of our Jolly Good Soda down there.
Someone found it. I tried. Oh, yeah, I see someone over there.
Got a couple over there. Maybe they're just hanging out. I don't know.
I tried to hide that bad boy there.
That one took a little while. That's a good one.
Yeah.
You can't make it easy on them. No.
Or are they just sitting back there? I can't tell. If they're just sitting back there, they're sitting by the jolly good.
Right. Oh, nope.
Let's just hope they don't ruin our fun.
They found it.
Oh, they got it?
They got it. They got the picture. It's been found.
That away.
All right. Now we got to find a spot for the third Jolly Good Soda scavenger hunt. I just realized I was muted. I was eating mine. They got the thumbs up. They'll be coming up in our 1:30 game. That was the what's the Yellow Jackets? Johnson Creek. So fantastic. That one just a bit outside. So a great battle going on here right now. A 2-2 battle. To Rupp now. She was behind the count 0-2.
She fouled off a ton of balls, too. And that's what happens when you have good at-bats.
That's incredible.
It's a heck of a job on her part.
It's got to be frustrating as the pitcher in the circle.
You just keep pounding it, and then eventually the hitter prevails.
Hodgkin's thinking about squaring a bunt.
I think that's why they created the stat line for quality at bats. You know, 'cause that was definitely a quality at bat, and on top of it, she got a hit out of it.
Throw was there, just a little bit short. Warner had to reach, and down to second.
So you got to keep your head up all the time as a catcher. You could just see her head was down just for a split second, and then she realized she was going, and just a little bit late. And that's a difference sometimes between getting someone out and not. You always want to be ready to throw as a catcher, especially when runners on base, always.
That one popped up in the left field, making the catch. They're going to throw all the way through to the third. And staying down there at second is Rupp now.
Well, that's a big run out there. Right now we're getting the middle part of the game here, and if they could somehow knock her in and take the lead, puts a little more pressure on Hortonville.
Ooh. Oh, hang with them there. Well, especially, not that this game's dragging along. It's got a nice pace to it, but it's a little bit slower than the last two we had. In that at 40 minutes, we were already sitting in the fifth inning.
Yeah.
You know, this one's not going to go to the end for sure. So you're up against the time clock, so any run right now is huge. Big swing and a miss there, Maya Dizek.
I really liked how the last time up she hustled out of the box. A ball hit down the left field line.
Yeah, and then it took third on the kind of on the overthrow. 3 dogs and 2 cats for Maya. And she stays busy keeping track of all that. Works a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the wind picks up. That one upstairs draws the 2-out walk. Food delivery guy left the door open.
Right at her.
Good contact. The problem was center fielder perfectly positioned. We head to the top of the 4th. Polar Bears 1, 5-0's 1 here on W7. Live coverage of the 2023 Class B State Softball Tournament presented by Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Are you looking for a great career opportunity with increased income potential and benefits? Come join the local Auto Select team of dedicated auto service professionals. If you're an experienced auto service advisor, technician, or tire lube tech, Auto Select could be a great fit for you.
First pitch swinging, kind of been the theme of the day. Oh, ground out back to the pitcher. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, when you throw strikes, good things happen, and if you have good fielders, outs are going to come by quickly. So, fourth inning, 1-1 ball game.
One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Big swing and a miss. Second out of the inning. You kind of get that feeling the way this one's going. It's going to be, unfortunately, a kind of a mistake or a bit, an error by somebody that's going to allow that double to become a triple. That overthrow, whatever it's going to be.
A lot of times that's what the way close games are, too. It's the one that doesn't make the mistake that, and ultimately ends up winning the game.
Well, dribbler. Nice job coming in, making the play. That was Ella Tower backing up her pitcher. Very quickly. Quick half inning.
Just like that.
I love it. Keep it moving. Bottom of the 4th we head. Polar Bears 1, 5-0's 1. Coming to bat here on W7. Live coverage of the 2023 Class B State Softball Tournaments. Climb the ladder there.
Yep.
And Grace Cook. I love this little fun fact. So she's going to Minnesota State University for graphic design. Her parents bought a trailer, must be like a travel trailer or something like that, and she rents that from them to help defray costs so she can go to school. And that's that's fantastic,
Yeah,
right?
no kidding.
Find a way, figure it out, work it out. She's paying rent, everything like. These kids are so far way behind their years. Sometimes it's incredible. That one going to find some green grass. Cook going to be safely aboard. Get things going here in the bottom of the fourth.
It's always big to get a leadoff person on base. I got to think she's bunting here. She's way up in the box. Nope.
Swinging away.
Well, coaches know their players better than anybody. But just because she wasn't bunting the first two doesn't mean she wouldn't be here.
It's as if you coach. Nice job there, sacrificing. Nice job, too, on the coverage by Hortonville. So Cook down to second with one out.
See if she can help her cause here. Everybody's playing in except for Werner at short. A little surprised by that.
That's because she can cover a lot of ground.
Yeah.
Not taking anything away from Beecher in the box, but I'm sure she's seen a lot harder hit balls. And she might just be naturally used to that about playing this far away. I don't need to come in.
Well, the big thing is in a situation like you can't let the ball get to the outfield grass, and if you play a little deeper, you get better angles. So
You at least cut down on that run, maybe. You're not going to get the out.
Yeah.
That one high, 2-2. Two offering here. That could be the opening we were talking about right there.
Right there. Now you move her over to third, and a lot more can happen now.
It's not a not a huge mistake. Not going to show up in the box score, but it could here in a big way.
And behind the plate, you have to have the mentality that there's nothing that's going to get by you. Nothing.
Yeah, full count, low and inside. So a 1-out walk.
And now you got first and third situation. You can't really give up that run as we get later in the game. So now all of a sudden it could be runners on second and third here in the next pitch or two. And then a hit gives you a 2-run lead.
And Jess LaValle, the left fielder, stands in the right-handed batter's box. 1-0 offering on the way. That one's served over to the right side. Not going to be deep enough, though. I felt like she thought that was the third out. She kind of started jogging in.
A good thing she didn't roll it to the ground.
Right? So now 2 outs. It's the bottom of the fourth here. We're sitting at 50 minutes. I think game times are about 70. Rupp now rifles one out of play.
I thought I was going to have to make a play there. Wouldn't have that been something with a net here?
That would have been impressive.
A lot of times, too, you have runners on first and third, and if the hitter with 2 outs is down in the count, may try to do something to get that run in.
It's going to be popped up. Big play. Going to get the dirt. New life. New life for Rainer Rupp now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And 2 outs. There's the 1-2 offering.
Oh, nice.
Climbs the ladder. That will retire the side. They do get 2 on to the 5-0s, but they leave them both stranded. We head to the top of the 5th. All tied up at 1 here on W7. Live coverage of the 2023 Class B State Tournament.
Are you looking for a great career opportunity with increased income potential and benefits? Come join the local Auto Select team of dedicated auto service professionals. If you're an experienced auto service advisor, technician, or tire lube tech, Auto Select could be a great fit for you.
All squared away at 1s here, top of the 5th. Running out of time. This has the potential to be the last inning, depending on how long it takes. So if you're Hortonville, you got to be looking at things as this is your last at bat. Potentially.
Get a runner on base and move her over and hope for the best.
That one just fouled off the end of the bat. 0-2.
You need one person to get on base to get Werner another opportunity. Not
Tower.
that I was looking at that.
Tower fields that one over to first. 1 up, 1 down. So that'll bring up the first baseman, Julia Schwab. An interesting approach, but it works there for a single.
Now, do you bunt her over and leave first base open where they can pitch around Werner, or? I still think you got to bunt her over.
Outside corner, 0-1. Waits back on the change. Tower settles under it at short, makes the grab. And 2 outs.
Well, on a ball hit to the gap right here, the runner's got to know. And they're actually in right center field. There's a lot of room. They should probably be playing her a little bit deeper just in case. But you got to tell the runner, you are absolutely scoring on a ball hit to the gap. So they have that mentality. I'm sending you.
Tried to get her to chase on that change. Unable to do so. So 1-1 the count, 2 outs. And runner down at first.
If I'm defending Werner, my kids are all right, backs against the wall.
That's going to find its way to the outfield in the 5-6 hole. So now 2 runners aboard. Not Dezek laid out, and she's a tall kid. Not much she can do about it. Yeah, we're going to get timeouts.
That bunt would have been big.
So they'll talk it over.
I feel like he senses that this is kind of, if we can get out of this, we're going to have a chance to
It is. I mean, if we're
win it in the bottom.
Yeah, game time sitting right around 57 minutes or so. And I think they're playing about 65 or 70 minute time limit games. And cut this run off and have a big inning. You hope for a big long inning where you score 8 or 9 and for sure win it. Ground ball back up the middle, backhanded stab.
Safe.
And she's going to be safe, yeah. Throw was low, couldn't dig it out.
You got your 3-hitter up, now the base is loaded. That's why she gets paid the big bucks.
Leah Harali. Takes low inside for a strike. 1-1. Bases juiced here, top of the 5th. Teams traded runs way back in the 1st, I believe. And it's been scoreless since then.
You don't want to miss with a changeup upstairs. Got away with that one.
That one outside. So now ball 4, base hit. Gonna break this thing open one way or another. That went upstairs.
Yep. She was taken all the way.
So, yep, put the run on the wrong one. 2-1 for the Polar Bears. Here, top of the 5th. First pitch swinging grounder. Dezik's got it at third. She fires across the diamond. That will retire the side. 2 hits, though, for the Polar Bears. They do get a run. They strand 3. After 4.5 completes, it is Ortonville 2. The 5-0s. 1 coming to bat here on W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Bottom of the 5th. Back here at beautiful Fire Pro Field. Polar Bears lead 2-1 over the 5-0s. Bottom of the 5th. This one is approaching time limits. So just like the Polar Bears, they had that mindset that this could be their last at bat. So do the 5-0s from Oconomowoc. Winner stays alive. Loser goes home. Their bid to be Class B state champion comes to an end. That one popped over to Warner. And you just take a hard right turn in the dugout. She's going to catch that every time.
Yeah, try to hit it somewhere else.
So 1 up, 1 down. That'll bring up number 22, Jordan Gens.
Well, those ones up at the eyes are tantalizing as a hitter.
They look so good, so big and bright. So winner will play at 3 o'clock. They will play the Tri-County Posse baseball. Must be the financial backers.
Yeah.
Yep. Maggie says, I got it. Everybody else gives way. 2 up, 2 down. That game will be at 3 o'clock right back here on this diamond. And broadcast 100% free, 100% live. Coming up next at 1:30, it's Plover National 17U versus the Johnson Creek Yellow Jackets. So 2 more games here to kind of weed through the consolation bracket, and then middle of the afternoon, the matinees, we have a couple of nice championship bracket games. See which team can set themselves up nicely for tomorrow. Badger State Bomb Squad and the Preble Hornet Sting at 4:30. Chaos And the Twisters will square off at 6. Dzik right side. Easy. Pitch and catch. 3 up, 3 down. That half inning went extremely fast. So we'll play on to the 6th. You are watching live coverage of the 2023 Class B State Softball Championships here on W7. Get out of here sooner tonight. Top of the 6th. This for sure will be the last. I know I've been teasing it for a while, but can't imagine them playing much beyond this inning here with the time limit. 2-1 lead here for the Polar Bears over the 5-0s. Winner advances to play the Tri-County Posse at 3 o'clock, right back here on this diamond. All these teams kind of in a play a game, sit a game. That one a little seeing eye single right back up the middle. Safely aboard.
Well, another run would be big here.
Still trying to get an insurance firm on our sponsorship list. It's an easy sponsor to come up with. The insurance run of the game, or runs. He's going to be safe. Nice wheels down there.
She got down the line very well.
Emerson Shattuck with some wheels. So first and second, nobody out.
You got to think they're coming back with it again.
Bunt till you're blue in the face.
She's up in the box.
There it is. Nice sacrifice.
Just a little bit of indecision there. I thought that was a little closer than it needed to be. That's why it's so important to talk in the infield. Talk everywhere, really. She's up in the box, too. Kind of a different stance. Trying to push the ball the other way.
It's Julia Schwab where she starts with that right foot back. Yeah. It's kind of neat. She punched one in just over the first baseman last at bat. Second and third, 1 out. 1-1 count here to Schwab. That one fouled off.
Little safety squeeze.
Now Now 2 strikes. You'd think she'd be swinging away, but you never know. Climbs the ladder. Down on strikes is Schwab. Laney Schroeder first pitch swinging right side. Drifting back, making the catch. So that will retire the side. It leaves it at just a 1-run lead for the Polar Bears. They lead 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Barring a 3-pitch inning, this will probably be last crack here for the 5-0s. They're going to have to get something going.
Okay, we gotta get a little.
That was a practice run. Okay, we're gonna try again. Ready?
Okay, can I like put my hand on my hip, like? Okay. If you don't know W7, then you don't know. I always. Are you saying?
Leave out that.
No, then, Jill. Just you. Okay. Okay. This is 3rd time's charm.
Alright.
Okay, well, we're not there yet. If you don't know W7, you don't know Iola Scandinavia softball. I'm Maren Hoyard.
I'm Jalen Sievertson.
And W7 is for the girls.
First pitch swinging left center field, drifting back, get caught up in the wind.
Play.
Heck of a play out there in center field. Wow.
That ball just kept carrying, almost carried down out of here, but she made a great play. She had to catch it low. She got an extra step and caught it low. Great play. Right by the R and Plover.
So that'll bring up Grace Cook.
How big of a play was that? That's a certain. If she doesn't make the play, she's on second base with no outs.
That's at least 2. She probably hits the fence funny too, and may not get up right away. Cook chases that one upstairs at eye level, punches it in the center field, and Cook aboard with 1 out. So a little extra thunder here for the 5-0s. Down to their last at-bats. I think Coach knows because he's got his hat down there all willy wonky.
Yeah, he's got his rally cap on.
Yep.
Well, you know these 2-1 games you never go down like with 3 straight outs. Something crazy happens.
So the shortstop, Ella Tower. Heads up, put your glove up, and protect yourself over there as you warm up for the next game.
Yeah.
One ball, 2 strikes. To Ella Tower, Cook down on first. Climb the ladder, strike 3.
Well, 1 out to get here.
Chases on that one, 0-1. You take time out here to ensure that this is the last at bat.
Yeah, she's done a great job. She's not overpowering him, but she just kind of changes speeds and keeps the ball down. And
Little indecision will go to first. going to play on. All right. Somehow the ball ended up in right field. I don't know how that happened. Well, we will play on. We got one more coming. Stick around. We'll be right back.
You see this? This is what's up.
Hey, we're active.
We back. Are we back?
It says we're active.
We're active? We back. Although this is a little far, I gotta go cheer, so. I wish I could hear us.
I know, right?
Can you give us a speaker, please?
Please.
Here's why we do it, folks. That's Maggie Plummer. Mags loves the camera.
The partner in crime can't see who that was.
Oh, that's Juju.
Is that who it is? There you
Julia
go.
Moker. You can tell by the lack of height. Juju's very vertically challenged.
It's a heck of a time to bring pulled pork. Warner, dead center field.
Second home run on the day for Maggie Werner. She smacked out down low and she got the barrel on it and drove it to dead center field. Again, one of those, we just didn't know if it was going to be high enough, but second home run on the day. She's just dangerous at the plate.
Dead center field right at that tree. I thought the tree might kick it back. Man, it didn't stand a chance. 3-1 now for the Polar Bears. A big insurance run. And it'll keep it going here. A single. That double zero.
Yeah.
Brook Hill. And another single there. So a leadoff home run from Maggie Werner, back-to-back singles. From Hill and Hurley, and Olivia Peters now in the box.
And she had to lay out for it and wasn't able to come up with it.
Tough play, and I feel like right now the wheels are getting ready to fall off here for the 5-0s. But one pitch, you can turn a triple play if you need to. Always look at the positive side. Hey, we just got more options now. Bases loaded, nobody out here. Leadoff home run from Maggie Werner. Singles from Hill, and Peters. Pass ball. And another run in.
She tried to frame that ball and bring it in just a little too quick and skipped off her glove.
So a 4-1 lead now. That one in there for a strike, 1-1. Wind howling along down there on the field.
Swing and a miss.
So up until this point, Beecher had pretty good afternoon in the circle. Nice job out there at short.
Really, the only play she had was to get that
At
out.
second, not short. Steinmetz. A little backhand falling to the ground, then a backhand flip to first. Another run comes in, 5-1. That went inside for a ball. So runner down at third. It's the top of the seventh here. We are going to play all 7. So the 5-0s, they will have a chance themselves.
Game really scooted along quite nicely. And this is
the fifth and the sixth inning really. Right when he needed to slow down. Like I said, if I was Hortonville, I would have got those 2 outs. I would have called a timeout, talked to the pitcher, make sure she was feeling all right. It's hot out there. Need a little water.
Make the umpire come out and tell you got to go back.
Mm-hmm.
Tie your shoe.
You know what? I think I want to switch my left fielder and right fielder right now. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the second out of the inning. So a 1-1 count here to Evelyn Gassner.
It's a nice swing at that one. Just missed it.
Foul back 1-2. It's a big run out there at third. Not going to get it in. They're going to strand her. But the Polar Bears strike for 4. And we head to the bottom of the 7th. It'll be last chance for the 5-0s. They're going to have to dig deep. They're going to need at least 4 to play on, 5 to win. Here on W7, live coverage of the 2023 Class B State Championships in Plover, Wisconsin. All set, bottom of the 7th, 5-1 lead for the Polar Bears. Into the box for the 5-0 is LaValle. Gonna have to get one on and keep the line moving from there. Valley squares like she's gonna bunt. Now she'll pull back. A little trickler back to the circle. Easy pitch and catch for Peters. One up, one down.
Well, when you have a pitcher that can field their position, it makes the infield that much better.
Hello. That one about as close as it's come, other than the one that was off the roof.
Yeah.